Hi everyone, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer. Looking for a super protective case for your iPhone 12 Pro that's not going to weigh you down? Want antimicrobial protection too? Check out the Speck Presidio2 Armor Cloud, featuring a drop protective technology that functions like a series of tiny airbags cradling your iPhone. The Presidio2 Armor Cloud is almost shockingly lightweight and provides an impressive 16 feet of drop protection. Let's check out this case in more detail on my iPhone 12 Pro in Pacific Blue. Looking at the design of our Speck Presidio2 Armor Cloud case, this is a one-piece case, quite rigid in construction, not much give at all. We have a hard glossy back and sides, and then when you look in the interior back is lined with a softer rubber material, and then the sides of the interior, you can see these little airbags that run around the edges. This is this Armor Cloud technology, which gives you excellent impact protection. Because there is air used in this, the case is lighter than you would otherwise expect. It's really a remarkably lightweight case when you pick it up. Also, another good design thing here is that we have little joints on the edges and the corners. There's a little bit of flex here, and that allows you to be able to get the case on and off reasonably easily and still have a super tight fit on the phone. So I think that that is excellent. And finally, this case is protected by Microban, which is going to result in a 99% reduction in bacterial buildup. Putting your phone in this case is a bit on the tight side, but not bad. You're going to want to start on the left-hand side. Put your phone in here, make sure both your top and your bottom corners are properly seated, and then go over to your right hand corners and push those on. This makes kind of a crackling noise when you put it on. It's a bit disconcerting the first time. You think maybe something's breaking, but I think it's actually just these airbags in here moving about. At any rate, once it's on, you have an absolutely fantastic fit on here. There's no give over your button areas. There's no give over your port openings. Okay, maybe just a tiny, tiny bit, but it is very, very little. Overall, just a fantastic fit on here. I think it's very impressive given the fact that it's not so hard to get on and off. So when you look here at the amount of lip we have a really nice protective lip going around the screen. I do have a screen protector on here. This is the Sapphire X screen protector made of lab-grown sapphire. Fits great with this case. If I didn't have this on here, you would have more visible lip, but even so, you just have tons of lip. This is going to be really, really protective for your phone. Again, I think that's one reason why you've got that 16 feet of drop protection, because you have such a nice high lip on here. Looking down here at our port openings, we've got asymmetrical port openings for an asymmetrical port design, so that's great. Should be able to fit many third-party lightning cables here without any issues. Of course, this case does support wireless charging, so you might find you're using that functionality less than you otherwise would. Going up the sides of the case, this material does not have very much grip at all. This is a hard, glossy, clear finish. Looks really cool again that you can see your airbags through there. Going up here to our buttons, these are a delight, really great buttons, absolutely no issues, very responsive and clicky, and you have plenty of space to get to your mute switch. Looking at our view from the top, everything looks great. We've got a very high lip protecting your screen, really good fit here with the Sapphire X screen protector. And then going over here to our side button, super responsive, super clicky. Love these buttons. Looking at the back of the case, everything looks really beautiful here. We've got a glossy polycarbonate back, very shiny, very beautiful. But unfortunately, this type of material scratches pretty easily. It also shows tons of fingerprints. It's got an anti-scratch coating, but that's only going to help so much. You're still going to have to be really careful about scratching with this. So it's not going to be for everybody. It also has just about zero grip, so you're looking at a slippery case. Again, if you like grippy cases, this is not going to be for you. Got very minimal branding here, a little bit of Speck branding up here at the top, but that's it. You've got lots of protection for your back camera. That is excellent. And this is going to work just fine with regular Qi wireless charging, but because there's no magnets embedded in the case, your ability to use it with Apple's MagSafe charger is going to be very limited. So you can get it to attach on there just a little bit, but it falls off easily. So your best bet if you're going to use it with a MagSafe charger is basically lay it on top of there and be careful not to move it, because if it gets off the sweet spot, it will stop charging. You might be wondering how this case compares with other slim drop protective cases, and I can show you how it compares with a few. So looking here at our Mouse Limitless 3.0, Rhino Shield Solid Suit, Casetify Impact, and OtterBox Symmetry Series Plus. These are going to be all more or less the same height. Your Mouse Limitless 3.0 is going to be a little bit shorter. And as far as our width, basically all the same. Where this differs is in the amount of thickness, and I think that they've actually done a really good job design-wise here. So you notice this area here where the color sort of fades into the clear. This makes the case look actually quite a bit thinner than it really is. So actually what the deal is this is going to be thicker than all of those cases, although it really doesn't look like it. And even when you put them side by side, you can't even really tell that it's that much thicker, but it is thicker. So it's going to be thicker than your OtterBox Symmetry Series Plus. It's going to be thicker than your Casetify Impact. It's going to be thicker than your Rhino Shield Solid Suit. And it's going to be thicker than your Limitless 3.0 by Mouse, but your Mouse Limitless 3.0 has extra large bottom and top lips, so the middle here is going to be quite a bit thinner than your Speck case, but when you look at it in the bottom and the top, it's basically the same thickness. So actually when you look at this, you can see that the Mouse Limitless 3.0 looks really thick here at the bottom, right? But when you look at your Speck case, you think it doesn't look that thick. That's because this case just does a really good job in disguising how thick it is. So at any rate, it's more or less going to be the same size as these other drop protective cases, but it's going to give you that 16 feet of drop protection, which is more than most of them. So your Rhino Shield has got like a little bit more than 11 feet of drop protection. Your Casetify Impact case is 6.6 feet. Your OtterBox Symmetry Series Plus is only 4 feet, but it's designed to survive a whole lot of 4-foot drops, I think 78 or something along those lines. Your Mouse Limitless 3.0, on the other hand, doesn't give you any kind of a drop height, so it's not really possible to compare. So overall, I think that this can be a great case choice for you if you're not looking for a grippy case, if you do want something which is going to give you serious drop protection, and you're looking for an antimicrobial component as well. Definitely a case to consider from Speck for iPhone 12 or 12 Pro. Again, we've been looking at the Speck Presidio2 Armor Cloud for iPhone 12 and 12 Pro. This case is available directly from Speck as well as from many other retailers, and it has an MSRP of $59.95. It comes in the beautiful black and Speck blue version featured in this review, as well as cases in white and black, white and cyber green, white and harmony blue, icona pink, rosy pink, and sunbeamy yellow. Many thanks to the kind folks at Speck for sending me out this sample to review. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments section below and I'll do my best to answer them, and please do consider subscribing to my channel. Again, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer with the Speck Presidio2 Armor Cloud for iPhone 12 Pro. Thanks so much for watching and have a wonderful day.